SA Sports Show. Barry, I'm not sure where Phil's gone. He's just left us.
He's here, mate. He's just lost a bit of weight. I don't know where he is, mate. I think he's bolted on us.
Well, what about the weekend Amateur League? Absolutely fantastic result. Port District's first Division 1 flag in 30 years.
Yeah, they had a good
fantastic.
year. But they had a great year. They had a great
Probably
year. Deserved to win it, I would think. So I followed them pretty closely, obviously, because they're close to home a little bit.
I'm the same.
A lot of the ex-blokes like Rowan Smith and Barry Poole and blokes like that who I played against many years ago. They're great lads.
A lot of Port Adelaide
and it's a good club. It's a good strong club.
The Port District Football Club and vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
So we've got three very, very special guests. We've probably got a bit of royalty, Port District's royalty at the moment. We've got their coach Josh Ramsay. We've got Sam Mackay and Daryl Pearce. So congratulations, guys. Just get up for us. Just get up for us. I know you've had a couple of fantastic days and nights and mornings, of course. But how's it been since that siren? Just something so special.
No, it's been good. It's been going well. Big celebration, so lots of enjoyment.
No, unbelievable. Something sort of hard to put words to it. Just over the moon.
Josh, it's your first year at the club.
Yep.
Wow, what a year it's been. I've been to a few training sessions, and I've always followed your career very, very closely. I mean, this must be just a dream come true.
Yeah, it's been outstanding. I remember 11 months ago, sat down with Craig Brown, the president, and Darren Hawkins, the vice president, and met Rowan Smith and Jeremy Clayton. In the first 10 minutes, you obviously get a feel for the history of the footy club, and they'd spoken about how they'd stayed in Division 1 for 7, 8 years, but never really impacted the top end of it, just sort of hung around the middle. So we sort of come up with a plan that, over the next 2 or 3 years, let's continue to get higher up the ladder and make sure we stay there. And we've done it in year 1, so it's been an outstanding year. We were pretty lucky. Obviously, Dale started at the Eagles and came back to us in round 1 and stayed on. Sam Mackay has been playing full-back all year. He goes and leads the ruck for us because we lose our ruckman in round 2. So a few things fell our way, and it's been a great year.
It's a terrific comp, though, isn't it? Division 1 there. It's a very strong competition. It's not easy to win the thing. So, it's a great year for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I follow it pretty closely. You're always around the mark. You're always there. So, I don't think it was a surprise that you won the thing, but they're a good side that you played. I saw them play twice during the year, Jack Trengove and Co. And they played some really good footy. And I was a little bit like that about the grand final. I thought, wow, you got the job ahead of you. But from what I've heard, never in doubt, really, you played really well in the final. You would have been over the moon with it, mate.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't. I think there's some best players listed because you had to do it but we were talking yesterday with the coaches, and there was an argument for one of the 21 to be in the top 5 or 6. It was such an even performance. Our ability to defend and then win the footy back to go forward was, I think our last 2 weeks, so goodies in the first final and the grand final, as well as we've played in terms of winning the footy back and defensively. So, and when I don't think we've been great with the footy, but when you defend and give yourself enough opportunity going the other way, the score eventually comes.
Can I ask you, Sam? You're a fullback who has to go into the ruck.
Yeah.
Were you happy to go into the ruck? Because it's a big job. That's a massive job compared to fullback. Fullback's a massive job, but the ruck is a different story. Had you played in there before? Have you done all that before?
Yeah. So I used to sort of at the start of the year, I was just going to be chopping out Fraser in the ruck for 5 or so minutes a quarter. The last few years, I've sort of done the same. Just sort of chopped the ruckman out here and there, just to give him a breather. So I sort of knew what I was doing in there, but obviously I didn't think if you would tell me at the start of the year that I'd be rucking for the whole year, I'd be like, you're dreaming.
Well, it does give you the freedom, doesn't it? Rucking gets you around the ground, take a few grabs and all that sort of thing, rather than handling some slick, fast-moving, high-marking full forward.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good in that sense that you're always around the ball, always sort of around that contest. No, it was a very good change. Very happy with being around the ball. So.
And Daryl, I actually went to training on Thursday night, and the team looked really, really on song. Goody Saints had PAC had a fantastic win against Goody Saints. So all of a sudden, I thought obviously it's going to be level parring here going into this game. So probably brought you down to earth a little bit with them having such a good win against Goody Saints. So. It was going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, well, that's it. We sort of weren't overly confident, but we knew the process and sort of trusted ourselves in what we were going to do, and bringing the pressure, I thought, was the first ticket, and we followed that all day. We had the old box system, so we had starter finals, had 12 boxes to tick. In the first game, we ticked the 4 boxes, which was the first 4 quarters. Got to skip the second week and then had to tick the 4 again on the weekend, and we got that job done.
Had a very good start though. I mean, you had a very good start. I
Yeah.
think you kept them to 1 goal up to sort of half time, and you were sitting, I think, 4 or 5 up to half time. So that's a nice start of the game.
Yeah, you need that as well. Sort of gets you out the gate quick and lifts the energy from the start, and hopefully can drop the heads of your opponent. So
Many supporters there for Port District.
Yeah, I reckon
You
a
know,
couple.
it was really funny. I went to train on Thursday night, had a little schnitzel and chips, and there was so many supporters there. All they were talking about is getting on the buses to go to the ground, and what a fantastic turnout for you guys.
yeah, it was good. Thousands of people. It felt like they were bloody.
It was.
The noise, you could feel the noise. So it makes a difference when you're out there. It keeps the energy high, and you don't really feel much when you're out there. You just keep going because of the energy from the crowd. So yeah, it was amazing to have everyone there and in the impact that they put in. So it was pretty good.
They give us great support. I mean, even I think the home final gets overlooked. There must have been 3,000 Port Districts people there, large that day. So they've supported us through the whole year. So I wasn't surprised to see them pack the wing.
I was going to say, Josh, even your home and away games, a couple I went down to, at Largs, you're parking at semaphore. Yeah. Hang on a minute, do they know who I am? Let me in. So they've been great. Your supporters have been fantastic. A couple of good recruits for you. To be fair, Sammy Gray and brother Tommy, a couple of little nuggets there, a couple of boys who don't mind getting in and under. They're pretty handy recruits for you.
Yeah, outstanding. They sort of went through the midfield. Tom played a lot more forward of the ball. But not just them, as I said, Dale come back to us in round 1. We had, Benny Millman comes over, who's been playing some footy in the Southern League, and I had a relationship with him through the Cove Footy Club, and he just wanted to come back and see if he could still play at that level. So to first put him in at centre-half back, Tom Smush goes in at full-back or centre-half back. That was probably the area we really wanted to fix up.
He's an excellent player.
Was the back lines.
The Gaffney's, he got some really good players.
So, the recruits all worked, and now it's, got to build again for next year.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got next year now.
Yeah.
I mean, you've come in 1 year. You had a bit of success at Moonta, Josh. You would have coached a couple of flags down there.
Yeah, so I player coach there, and then this was the first one I've just sat and watched.
You know what it's like to win one, so probably a good move by districts to getting hold of you. But now you've come in, year 1, bang, we've won one. Mate, you're under the pump now. Now you're under the pump. Now you've got to do it again. Basically.
And that's exactly right. I mean, we want some sustained success. It doesn't mean we're going to win flags every year, but we want to continue to be a really quality footy club in the Division 1 level.
Are you signed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go again.
You got a deal for next year?
Yeah, handshake. I will sign.
A handshake to Port Districts. Mate, I'd get it in paper.
Yeah.
For sure.
You're a good support as well. Mark Ravencroft's fantastic as well. I know he's come down for Moonta as a sport. You've been, been a good support for you, really, hasn't he? At Moonta, where you've won a couple of flags, and now Port Districts, which he did start of the year. That was a sort of a 3-year sort of program. Yeah. And wow,
done now. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations. I know you've still got plenty of celebrating to do. Good luck, have fun.
Might join you.
And well done. We might come down and have a cup of coffee. Fantastic. We'll be back after the break.